everyone. So, I've tried to film this video 3 times, and the first time the video stopped on me halfway through, and my camera won't let me put 2 videos together, so that one didn't work because I don't want to upload this video in 2 different videos. And then the second time, I don't know what happened. I think the Blue Yeti mic and the camera were not correlating. And then the third time, my husband called me just to tell me that he was at Starbucks and got a stomach ache. So a little funny. Right now it's super late at night, so I'm gonna try to film this video though for the last time, and hopefully it turns out good. So all jokes aside, this video is pretty serious. It means a lot to me, and this video is just for me to help you guys because I have a lot of people that I know in real life and through social media that talk to me going through panic attacks or anxiety attacks, which are pretty much the same thing. I know there's a difference, but they're pretty much the same thing. And I just have a lot of people asking me, what should I do when I'm having a panic or anxiety attack, or what steps can I take to prevent a panic or anxiety attack. So I have right here on my son's phone this website right here, and it tells you what to do when you're having a panic or anxiety attack. And then I'm gonna give you guys 3 tips of my personal own that work for me to prevent myself daily to not have a panic or anxiety attack, or at least prevent them where they happen less often. And just so you guys know, a lot of people have panic and anxiety attacks without even knowing what they really are. So pretty much panic or anxiety attacks are when you just feel anxious or you feel worried like something's about to go wrong. And also you could start hyperventilating, which is just breathing really hard, not being able to catch your breath, and then also trembling or shaking, and feeling like you have no self-control of your mind or your body in that moment. So that's pretty much what a panic or anxiety attack is. There's a lot of different things that can trigger it, and those of you that are going through this a lot, this is what you can do to stop it, and then there's a couple tips what you can do to prevent it. So let's just go ahead and get started, okay? I'm gonna read this straight from the website. If anyone's wondering, it's called Everyday Health is the website, and this is just 5 little things it says to do when you're having a panic or anxiety attack. So number 1, breathing slowly and deeply. Anxiety can cause you to breathe very quickly, which makes both the mental and physical symptoms of a panic attack even worse. When you start to feel panicky, be sure to take slow, deep breaths to soothe your mind and body. Number 2, stop and think. When your thoughts start spinning out of control, simply tell yourself to stop. Organize your thoughts and decide what you need to do to get yourself to calm down again. Number 3, think positively. Push negative thoughts out of your mind and remind yourself that you are in control. Think about times when you've been able to manage situations successfully and reduce anxiety. Number 4, stand up for yourself. If you need to leave a situation, do so, or tell someone you need to leave. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Allowing yourself to become more upset will not help. If what you need to do is to walk away or blow off some steam. So number 5, relax your muscles. Anxiety causes your entire body to tense up, so make a conscious effort to relax each muscle from your toes all the way to your neck and face. So that's all the 5 things it says when you're having a panic or anxiety attack, and then it's got this little paragraph right here after, and it says, don't wait for panic attacks to begin to try these techniques. Self notes that it's important to use these strategies regularly and learn to manage your anxiety in gradual stages. As you become more confident that you can regain in a panic attack, you can walk out the door each day breathing easier. Okay, so that's everything from this website. I really do agree with them for that, to help, stop the panic attack from happening, or to prevent it, kind of. So, those are those things that the internet says, and I apologize because I know I'm like out of breath. It's because I'm 32 weeks pregnant. This baby's coming real soon, and he just is so big that it's really hard to breathe. So now moving on to my 3 tips that I do. The first one I don't do right now because I'm pregnant and I'm told from a doctor not to do this one, and it is exercising. So yes, I know you're supposed to exercise if you're pregnant, but right now I'm 32 weeks, so I'm at the end of my pregnancy, and I've only gained 6 pounds my entire pregnancy. My doctor wants me to gain more weight and doesn't want me to do any exercising to prevent going into labor sooner than I should be, so that's why I'm not working out. But I do break a sweat cleaning up the house and watching 2 toddlers, so in a way I feel like I am working out, kind of, because that takes a lot of sweat and effort. So yeah, so number 1 of my tips is working out and exercising. It's very important for your mental and physical health to work out and exercise at least 3 to 5 times a week, because it releases this thing in your body that pretty much relaxes you and helps prevent any problems, like literally catching diseases or preventing panic attacks and stuff like that. Just by exercising, you are at a lower risk of all kinds of things. You guys honestly Google this. I might even do a whole video dedicated on how exercising can benefit you guys. So a few things that I used to do before I was pregnant was do martial arts. I'm actually a 3rd degree black belt instructor in Tang Sudo. It's just like Taekwondo, but it is older than Taekwondo. It's the original Taekwondo, and it's called Tang Sudo. So in that, I'm a 3rd degree black belt. Yeah, I've been doing it since I was 9. I became a black belt when I was 12, and now I'm a 3rd degree black belt instructor, and I'm 21. So I do that. There's tons of free karate classes, pretty much, that they feature at all rec centers, and I'm pretty sure you can find one near you at all rec centers near you. They have some kind of thing that you can join. I know that the one that's local to me has karate, ping pong, this nature walk club where they go on like nature walks or hikes, and there's other little things like gymnastics for younger kids and stuff like that, but for the other ones they're mostly for adults. So there's usually at your rec center all kinds of different things that you can join, and they're usually free. So if you want to do it with somebody or like a club to stay motivated, you can always do that. That's where I started the martial arts. And then another thing that I used to do for exercising was I had a gym membership, and I would go I think 5 days a week, and I'd go with a friend or a couple friends. We would, plan it, and when you plan it with a friend, you feel like you don't want to ditch that person, so it actually makes you get up and go to the gym because you don't want to cancel on that person. So I suggest, if you're going to go to the gym but you're new at it and you feel like you might not stay motivated, definitely plan to go to the gym with a friend. Meet up with a friend at the gym, or meet up before the gym. That way you are more likely or whenever you have like a free day, go on a hike. It doesn't have to be anything intense, but there's lots of different little hikes and walks that you can Google, that you can find near you all over the world. So go ahead and Google those, and you can do little safe nature walks. Or if you're even you're feeling more confident, like you got this, go hike a mountain. Before I was pregnant, used to hike a mountain every Saturday with my husband, and it was super fun, and I plan on doing that again. So that's another thing, and those are just like the main things that I do. But really simple one is walking at the mall, okay? Because I know it's getting pretty hot. Literally, just go to the mall, walk for like an hour, circle the stores, buy a smoothie, buy a drink, whatever. Just go to the mall, and that is exercising, because you're walking, you're losing all those calories, and that is really good. So exercising. And I hear a tip that if you exercise before bed, I don't know if it's true, but if you exercise before bed, I hear that you're like more tired, and then you will fall asleep faster, and you won't stay up like having insomnia or anything like that. And because you fell asleep faster and you fell asleep right away, it actually led to have a nice deep sleep, and you get into the REM sleep, which is REM, which is that sleep that you get after sleeping for 3 hours, which is the most deepest sleep, and it's the best sleep for you. So you're not fully asleep until you're asleep for 3 hours, and that's when your body actually like heals itself, which is a real thing. You guys can Google it. So by working out before bed, if you can, it will make you go into the REM faster, and you'll be able to wake up feeling better, more energized. You're less likely to get sick when you exercise, and when you're sleeping better and getting into the REM, your immune system's a lot healthier. So definitely exercising is a big thing. I guarantee you, if you start exercising or exercising more, that's gonna help a lot. I know I've been on this for a long time, that topic of exercising, but the next thing is taking out anybody that is negative in your life. I know that this is hard to do. I know that you might feel like you don't need to, but it really is important. If you have a negative person that's always telling you you're doing wrong, that's always negative towards you, that's always putting you down or putting you in a dangerous situation, you need to cut them out, whether it's your family or your friend or a random person, somebody at school, somebody at work. If they are negative and you know it, you need to cut them out of your life, because it's unhealthy for you. It's unsafe for you, and it will lead to panic and anxiety attacks. Trust me, from firsthand experience. So I have cut out some family members and friends because of this. And it has helped me so much. I'm telling you right now, you just gotta do it. Block them on everything, all social media, and don't make any plans to see them. If it's somebody in school, you can request to switch classes, switch seats, but do it like after class or after school. That way it's more private, and you can not feel embarrassed or anything, and nobody will know. You know, the teacher can just switch you or something like that. Or if you're like getting bullied by them outside of the classroom, maybe lunch or something, you can, report it to a counselor or something like that, and they keep it very private, and you can just do that. But it's very important to get rid of them, just cut them out completely, because it's very dangerous to keep somebody that's negative in your life. It can lead to so many things way worse than panic attacks, and panic attacks are not fun at all, I can tell you. So that is the next thing. And the last thing I wanted to say, which I have a whole bunch of tips on this if you guys want other videos on this, but it's kind of introducing is eating right and cutting out caffeine. But so eating right, I'm not going to really say much on that part, but I'm going to talk about the caffeine. Getting rid of caffeine is a very big thing, and I know it's very hard, especially if you're addicted. I'm definitely addicted to caffeine. I'm addicted to Coca-Cola because I was given Coca-Cola as a child, very, very young. And ever since then, I've been addicted to it. Sometimes I get rid of it, like for a month or so, and then it comes back. Like, I'm still working on how to, completely quit drinking Coca-Cola. That's really the only caffeine. I don't drink coffee, really. I might have a Starbucks once in a blue moon, like a Frappuccino Starbucks, but honestly, I never finish it, so it's just Coca-Cola for me. But I know a lot of people are addicted to caffeine and different things, whether it's like a coffee or soda or something other that has a lot of caffeine. Energy drinks are terrible for you. So cutting out caffeine, which I'm working on, and I plan to completely cut it out after I give birth, because right now I still drink a little bit of Coca-Cola because I have to have it once in a while or I get massive headaches, and I'm just trying not to affect my body too much while I'm pregnant. But I will be working on getting rid of it completely after I give birth. But yeah, if you cut out, or at least to start off, cut down on caffeine, you will see a big improvement. You will feel less jittery because caffeine is making your, brain work harder and faster. Caffeine was probably made just to like stay up late at night and get your homework done, or if when you're at work and you're super tired, you're working a long shift, to stay up through that. But there's other ways to do that, other healthier ways. So caffeine just makes you a lot more jittery, makes your mind think faster and harder, and makes your blood pump faster. And it is really not good for you because you're not exercising to do that. You're getting, chemicals from the caffeine that's really, really bad for you. And that is what's causing a lot of people to have panic and anxiety attacks. And literally just by cutting that out of your diet, caffeine, you will see a big improvement. I promise you guys on these things. Google them if you don't believe me. Talk to a specialist, talk to a doctor, talk to anybody. These things will help improve your life so, so much. So please, if you guys struggle with these things, go ahead and take these tips. And hopefully they help. And please, if you can, leave a comment down below if you guys do use any of these tips and how they have helped you. That way others can see that they really do help, and maybe that they can take your advice and my advice, because I know that the first step, which is starting, is super, super hard for some people. Cutting caffeine down is super hard to start that off. Starting to exercise, that's super hard to start getting into that and continuing to do that. And cutting somebody out that you need to cut out, I know it's super hard. So we all need each other's love and support to get through this, because it's very important for our physical and mental health. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know this was a little bit of a longer video, but I've been learning all these things, and I just wanted to share it with you guys, and I just wanted to help anyone that it can help, because this is why I make these videos, to help people that deal with stuff like this. So I really, really hope it helped. I'm gonna stop rambling now, but thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this or thought it helped in any way possible, please do subscribe. I do a lot of other videos talking about these kinds of things, and a lot of massage videos for anxiety and stuff like that. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys